It's a dodgy weather e-bike ride. 18-mile-an-hour winds. There are raindrops. I think we're going to stay on the higher ground. We're not going far, not going long. I rejiggered my brake pads on the front, so I have to bed them. I'm a slow learner, so I'm figuring out how to extend the life of my brake pads little by little. Look at this, double parked cars. Two sides of the street. Okay. So it's a Sunday and it's kind of gloomy. It was only supposed to be cloudy, but I guess the forecast is adjusting. Maybe we'll take a look at Days Point, at least. Dodgy driver, driving dodgy. I mean, that's one intersection. I mean, he's an out-of-towner, so he doesn't know that if you hesitate there, you lose your chance. But now we're okay. I had the front caliper misbehaving the past few days. I don't know what it was. I think the brake pad was kind of like sitting funny on the caliper. Coast Guard. Wow. Let's take a look there. today's point. We're gonna go on. I'm gonna go top side. So I had this like little scratch on my lens, on my visor goggles. It's more noticeable in the daylight. I'll have to grease the chain at some point. That is noisy. I did get caught in the rain recently, so there's a chopper. Wow. Okay, we need to mind the road. So there's blue sky to the south. So the weather is reading at 18-mile-an-hour winds, so that's why I'm not going on a long ride today. Just keeping it simple. Definitely don't want to take your hands off the handlebars in this wind. Maybe we get the view up here. The trees are starting to fill out more, so like hurricane force winds. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. Raindrops. Gotta watch out for delivery people. They're very traffic fluid. Whoa. What was that? Hey, look, man, all hands. Nobody behind me, right? No. Oh, now the sun peeks out. How about that? I'm gonna head back anyway. So, yeah. Here's Bergelon Avenue. See those rolling clouds? Yeah, so I think the weather is unreliable today. It's basically going to rain on and off, probably little spritzes here and there. Over there, my blind spot. So it's been a very short ride. At least we got to stretch the legs on a Sunday. My advice: pick better weather to ride, or else you'll be dealing with a rusty chain. So, well, I mean the weather, I guess, is easing up a bit. So maybe I'll continue a little bit. I was perusing the online shopping sites for hypothetical e-bike build setups. You know, you take an existing basic kind of e-bike and you enhance it slightly. A mod I like to do on you know, the e-bikes is boost the battery range. Yeah, some kind of, you know, battery extender or something. So I'm like, okay, what's a hypothetical e-bike I would probably do that with? Like something more like commuter style, not like a big boy bike or anything. So I was looking at like the XP Lite. I'm not sponsored, but I was looking at that e-bike. I'm like, okay, so let's say you use that as a base. It has a rear rack option. Okay. It's 48 volts, so dude, I'm signaling left. The person doesn't pass me. Yeah. So anyway, so the XP Lite is like 48 volts. So I'm like, okay, so what can you do to extend that? So they have a long range option, 14 amp hour battery, so that's cool. The 2.0 has it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe a battery balancer with a rack battery. So I'm like, okay, the bike is UL listed. So let's try to find a rack battery with UL listing. And I searched, I did not find any. I'm like, cool, okay, so I say, well, it's a small bike, so if you use lithium metal, you have to use a small battery, so maybe a 20 amp hour battery. They have pouch type batteries, 20 amp hour for lithium metal. But I think they're limited on their amperage on the amps BMS. So I mean, that's one option. You could get a trunk bag, put 20 amp hour battery in the trunk bag, but you want to have some kind of armor case around it, especially pouch cells. So now you look at the prices and stuff. It can get up there, you know. I would imagine you'd be fine using a battery balancer, I guess, with lithium metal versus lithium ion. I guess as long as it's a 16S battery, you have to verify that. '16 cell series. Yeah, so it's possible. It'll probably cost a bit. I mean, yeah, a lithium metal battery would be really heavy. Maybe a 20 amp hour is not too bad. I don't know. I haven't tried one out. I haven't seen one in person yet. For lithium metal, that is. And over there, my blind spot. I'll signal anyway. So I like to brainstorm a little bit on things like that, you know. The idea behind an XP Lite is that it's a commuter e-bike, and it folds up to be easier to transport. Rolling clouds.